Hartford police and a school there have been hit with a lawsuit after a 12-year-old deaf child was tasered by police.
Tuesday's Bob Wilson is live in Hartford with more on what happened and the lawsuit that followed. Bob.
Yeah, it was at the American School for the Deaf, and it happened earlier this year. And according to police, they say they follow procedures. The school said this student was also in a behavioral problem, kind of a lesson for him, and they followed procedures. The American School for the Deaf was hit with a lawsuit this month after a West Hartford police officer tasered a 12-year-old student on campus. Now, the parents say the police went too far.
I believe it's too young to be tased, but then again, I think I would look at the situation and see why they were believing that they needed to do the tasing.
According to the police report, the student had wrapped phone wires around his neck, attacked staff with a chair, and then started throwing rocks. West Hartford police were called in, and they used a taser on him.
Everybody's probably jumping to conclusions without knowing the whole story, and maybe they really did it for his safety.
In a statement released by the school, they say, quote, "We acted appropriately according to our policies and the laws set forth by the state. When it was determined that the student's behavior posed a threat to himself and others, the West Hartford police were called. Once the police arrived, they took control of the situation." Here in West Hartford, there's a pretty strict policy for use of force. They say in a perfect world, it starts out with just a police presence, and then vocal commands, and then upgrades to pepper spray or taser, and then goes to hands-on, a baton, and then possible use of deadly force with a handgun. They say it all depends on the kind of situation and how much violence is going on at the time.
I don't know if age is the discrepancy there. I think you'd better think about what is that child doing and how violent is he or how much of a danger is he.
Rena Claybert is a school superintendent in Sterling, and she says it's not easy making decisions like this, but it happens a lot. As a superintendent, have you had to run across this at all?
We have to think about it all the time. Yeah, because our responsibility is safety to children.
It's difficult to make those on snap judgment. You know, you can play Monday morning quarterback and look at it all you want, but the police were there. It was happening, going on. Police say they follow procedure. We'll have to wait and see how this one plays out in court. I'm Bob Wilson, reporting live in Hartford, News 8.